Hello, how's everyone doing? Are you all doing well? I hope you're all doing fine. I got some rest and here we are. Guerrilla stream, I did see the notification 30 minutes ago. Not exactly Guerrilla stream midnight. I was supposedly I was gonna stream at this hour. Insane Aura Lobe, I know. Hi V, welcome to stream. Supposedly I was gonna stream at this hour, but I wasn't sure. I was waiting on someone to message me. There was, you know, a little bit there was a side quest I was supposed to go. And turns out the side quest is for tomorrow. So, yeah. Turns out I was gonna stream on time. I just didn't announce it because it wasn't certain. Before we get into the story, we really have to actually... I have to. Well, I have to do the, Actually, I have to do these. And you know what? Might as well. Let's go ahead and do them. It will give me time to think. To me, there is really no difference in practice. I mean, I wouldn't know if I was gonna be able to stream at 8. Like, in the back of my mind, I was gonna announce that, hey, I'm gonna be streaming at 8. But hey...
Do you want to enter the forgotten...
I wasn't certain of it in order to make sure that, hey, yeah, I am streaming at actually 8. Okay, this team is obviously this team. But what about this team? Crap. I could use Fenon and learn how to finally play as him. Shit. I was testing my ID on the game I'm working on for shits and giggles on Roblox, and it surprised me when a passive I didn't account for worked. It only worked because I accounted for something. Truly amazing. I know that feeling of actually things working is nice. I could use Asrael. No, Asrael is Electro. Too bad the Akini is both for Mighty and for the power team. What a pain. I could use Firefly. You're thinking way too hard for floor 9. I know, but I do want to not bother with, you know, I do not really want to bother much with everything else in the next floors. I mean, you know, in fixing teams. It's like I wanted to test a dummy that inflicts bleed damage on you when you hit it, and I was surprised to see no error and it flat out worked. It is because I accounted for this beforehand with skills. High IQ, yeah. Just use DOT on side 2 or something. I was thinking about DOT. Might as well go for DOT. And down hang, I guess. To enter memory of house.
Don't worry. As long as we're together,
I forgot you pulled for Black Swan, not gonna lie. Yeah, of course I...
Play nice.
Look. Come on. There we go. I owed that to her. After everything that happened to him for And you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Just go automatic.
May death protect us! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
The latency in the game is pure ass for some reason. But it is what it is.
Good night. Have some sunshine! Flowers bloom for tomorrow. Embrace a new life.
So how have you guys been? I hope your day has been peaceful, unlike mine.
May death protect us.
Today was a very, very stressful day. For little to no reason. Jesus Christ, why does it load so badly? It wasn't like that before. Man, I was actually grinding a little bit the relics before I started the stream, but I closed the game. I closed the game for the sake of actually...
Easy now. Let us swim a little closer.
A will of metal and stone.
Any fish taken?
Actually, you know what?
Make
Yeah.
a wish. Does that hurt?
There we go. As I was about to say, I was actually, you know, grinding a little bit the relics before I started the stream. And then I closed it in order to start the stream. I opened it again and for some reason wasn't really doing me... Oh, it seems like it's fixed itself, thank goodness. I was doing pure friction with Asriel. Yeah, I didn't know if I could do pure friction with Asriel without Triby. But I wasn't trying to get 40k, just 30k on that side.
Time to say bye.
Which he did. Nice. Good to know that.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Stand still. Relax.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Ill tidings manifest.
Time to say bye. Boom.
A hand unit in pure friction. Wild. I know. I know. Yippee. Yippee. Alright. Wind. Wind, you say? Wind? What the fuck? Okay, so... Okay. Well, I guess it's your time to shine, King Arturia. Man, whoa, wow, one of those times where, well, where they actually, where I actually get to use a character which I don't usually use. Interesting. Interesting indeed, yes. Remembrance. Yeah, I think she can kick ass. She can pull off for the Node 10. Oh, which by the way, I'm gonna have to eventually lock into getting a light cone.
Banish your fears and advance with unwavering resolve.
Shall we?
A will of metal.
Good luck, Arturia.
Dangerous thoughts.
Just
Harmony and
go automatic.
Torment and doubt, farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Dragon, who was the fourth teammate on your mighty team besides Irene and Yakinthea? Trailblazer?
Stars echo.
Irene has synergy with Trailblazer, remember that?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Except if I confused him with Fëanor or some shit. Which for some reason it just so happens that I do confuse Sunday, Fëanor and Trailblazer sometimes. Yes, but Triby might just be better there. Really now? Why?
I'll endure.
Wait, you are live? Yes, Lapis, I am live. And alive overall.
Mountains roar.
Somehow.
Rise. Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Punish evil.
Triby is great for mighty. I know, but we have said before that it actually using we have said before that using actually, you know, I was using Chibi for a long time until Trailblazer got that upgrade, right? And that was like, hey, maybe that's actually even better. And she's like so serious, so it's not like she doesn't also have synergy with Irene. I know that, but we have said. Wait a minute, what? I said you can use RMC there. So wait, best in slot is actually Chibi? Did this did see you in my recommended around 5 my time, so I thought you was. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, I had not made the announcement, Labris, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to stream at the hour that I wanted. But turns out I could. I don't know if it's necessarily better to use RMC. I think best in slot is Chibi, but RMC is still usable. Okay.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I failed.
Nice job, Saber. Alright. I'll give you the honor of dying.
Right. I'll give you the honor of dying in battle.
Turn over this eternal pit.
Submit or die.
You're lost.
You know what? I'm gonna go manual for this. Because I really badly want to play as my
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Show me your courage. Burn it all.
Yeah, let's go.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Man, that's such a nice combo. That's why I like using RMC instead of 3B actually.
Together we can do anything. Flowers, bloom for tomorrow.
Trust me.
Come on.
We can do anything. Forever do.
Oh, come on, conquer all lands. Whatever. We should have conquered all lands, if you ask me.
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love.
RMC, that's right.
Fulfill
And
love's
then
promise with me.
Mighty.
Don't blink. May strike. Be crowned king.
But first, yeah, there we go. But first his ult.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Conquer all lands.
Damn. Sorry, Kafka. Oh, man, I love using Mighty. Anyway. Ice and Fire. Ooh. Yes, I can use Mighty in this one. And let's use Triby for a change. And actually no, because he has ice weakness. You know, ice weakness. I'm gonna keep Trailblazer. We're gonna use Firefly here. Yes. Yes. Wait. Where's Dal? There she is. Who else do we need? Is it Robin? I think it's Robin. And no, Gallagher. Gallagher, that's right. Galagoat. You wanna bet how far Gola is gonna get tonight? I bet he might just finish off Asheville's spot. Hey, yesterday it was a good day to talk. Since you don't necessarily need to buff RMC in a Mighty team like this. Since it's probably just better to use the extra ult on Mighty. Yes, technically. It's nice that Mighty's team is a little bit flexible at least, yeah. Robin or Firefly team? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anyone else. You should use Chibi with Mighty this team, so you can use HMC with the Firefly. That's right, I forgot. HMC is a thing. You're right. Thank you for being here, reminding me how the game is played midnight. There we go. That's right. That's how we're supposed to go. Okay. I had completely forgotten about items. Oh my god! It's in the perfect setting. Actually, now I wish we could have seen Firefly in Plan Arcadia. Now that I have come to find out that this outfit is nothing more than just the imagination of Firefly, I feel like it is so foul. Technically speaking, we have seen a side of Firefly, which is basically the model of Sam in the showcase.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Please stay tuned.
Come, night.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
You want to betray
You wanna know what? I'm gonna go manual for this.
And last words.
Immolate in my death.
Memories too.
It all dies. So beautiful.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
In the mood
Oh,
for
come
another
on.
beating?
There we go.
To set you. Let the show begin.
Like fun.
Actually, nice timing.
Burns to ashes.
Yeah.
Fight to live. Can't wait anymore. I will claim victory from set the seas of flame.
Bye bye. Oh, come on! Motherfucker!
Recalibrating.
Bye bye.
You want to betray me? Fight to live.
And last words.
You know what? Sure.
Etched in your bones.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
There. Yippee.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Fire set to the seas of flame. Can't wait anymore.
Thank you.
Immolate in my death.
Memories too.
It all dies. So beautiful. This is more than a fight to live. You want to betray me?
Man, look at that damage she does, and it's not even. Nova Flare hasn't even arrived yet.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Let's go.
That's all you got?
Well, we didn't zero cycle, but that's okay.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes. Set to the seas of flame.
Victory. You would not be doing that kind of damage without Robin. Yeah, HMC has massive super break buffs. By the way, I get the feeling that I really need to work a little bit more on HMC's relics. Haven't done so in a long while.
Give you the honor of dying in battle.
Overall, most old characters really do need a buff on their relics, I get the feeling.
You're lost.
I need to make a stream dedicated to that.
Destroy the skies. Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
Ow.
So
E. Vendetta.
so feeble. Forever doomed.
Actually, you know what? Nah.
Stars, shine for the heroes. It's gone. I feel like let me go.
Ow.
Burn it all. Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Fury upon you.
Oh, future is pretty. Have some sunshine things. All energized.
Disgusting. He always aims at the women that
Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
that fucking.
Waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love.
You know what? So do I boost mighty twice? I guess that would work. I'm fighting the banana boss in currency wars right now. Nice. You know what? Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah.
May strike be crowned king.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Conquer all lands.
Don't blink. May strike be crowned king. Cleanse hatred with love.
Fury upon you.
Let's go. I need a left blade. Let me go.
Forever do.
Guide with the rainbow bridge. Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Underestimating us will cost you. Prepare to await. This is eternity.
Burn it all.
Don't blink.
You know what? Yeah. Conquer all
Be
lands.
crowned king.
Conquer all lands.
So leave it with you like you. Well, it's the answer.
So feeble.
God damn! Why conquer only on 1%?
So feeble.
Using Godslayer Big God on 1% is foul.
This is eternity.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Don't blink. May strike be crowned king.
Conquer all lands. Forever do.
Deliver more. It's good. I need a left blade.
The opportunity cost damage payoff for buffing Chibi is not worth it compared to an extra enhancement skill. Is that for certain?
Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Pretty much, yes. Okay then.
The answer.
Burn it all.
Don't blink. May strike be crowned king.
As far as I'm aware. Okay.
Destruction with me.
Conquer all lands.
Have some sunshine things. All energized.
Damn. Didn't expect it to actually fall there.
Eternity. Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
I can't die. Thanks. So feeble. Forever do. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Last word line. It's the answer.
Nice job, Sirini. You're seeing how much damage he does per Sirini ult, like you'd have wasted an entire chunk of damage just to buff Shribi's minimal personal damage. Is it personal or is it part of her support? Ooh, we can use Firefly team on this. Actually, we can use Mighty team on this too. How about... Shit. This one could use the DOT. You know what? Yeah. A lot of fire weakness here. But we're gonna have to use Firefly on the other screen. Actually... Can the other way around be done? It is technically DOT for this. But you know what? I wanna give it a spin. I wanna see what will happen. Okay, alright.
All right. I'll give you the honor of dying in battle.
Turn over this eternal.
Submit or die.
Mad is not bad with Parkscon actually. I know. That's the thing. I was afraid that Firefly might not be able to pull off the standoff. You know what I mean?
All energized. Spell the gloom. Destroy the skies. Flowers bloom for tomorrow. It's coming. I feel that flame. Let me go.
Yeah.
Let this place witness glory.
Time for glory.
Forever doomed. I am struck. Burn it all. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
I don't have a good point of reference to be honest.
So feeble, conquer all lands. Strong enough.
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Forever doomed.
Have some sunshine. Thanks. All energized. Name this. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. It's coming.
Whatever.
I feel that
The timing was bad, but that's okay.
memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May strike, be crowned king.
Dying soul, face me. I'll accept your punishment.
So we're gonna have 3 conquer all lands with that one. Oh my god!
Fury upon you. Intermission, conquer all lands.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Fury upon
Man, seeing 3 Code Slayer be god back to back was something. Let's go! Ow. Actually, I like the music.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's save it for now.
Name this. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Look, we're flying. This is eternity.
The AoE attacks are really good.
Ichira's great. Lead it with. Don't
Last the most mighty.
May strike, be crowned king.
conquer all lands.
It's the answer.
Forever doomed. Fury upon you. Dying soul.
Just for this one person. Specifically that one person, yes.
Guide with Rainbow Bridge. Have some sunshine. Prepare to await. This is eternity. Don't blink.
timing was really bad on that one.
Deliver more. Believe it with things. All energized. It's the answer. Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
I love Horatio so much. He's so fun to play in Currency Wars. I know. I'm glad that you actually got to, you know, use him a lot there. Sparksicon official. I just realized I just realized that the name of the boss has been actually a fucking YouTube account this entire time.
It's coming. I feel let's play. That's okay. We're flying. This is eternity. Have some sunshine. We like you.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the answer.
Fury upon you. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
No, you haven't seen Cruel yet.
May strike, be crowned king.
Conquer all lands. Burn it up.
Future is free. Believe it with. Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
You sure it isn't Twitter? Twitter has also an ad. YouTube does too.
Prepare to awaken the ripple. This is eternity.
It could be either.
Have some sunshine.
By the way, if you're almost to the end of the phase and you're forced to pick a character to go in subfield, you can pick a different character than your DPS and the phase with your DPS in the main. True.
Don't blink. May strike, be crowned king. Is it coming?
That could be a choice if you know, she actually locks you in twice. Victory, almost 3 million damage. Field and it resets the next phase. So you don't have to drag it on forever. Indeed, indeed.
Danger
Danger.
ahead. Ready
Please
for
stay
some.
tuned.
Come on, night.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
You didn't have to worry about that at least. Yeah, true.
You want to betray?
Target sighted. All units on alert.
You know what? I could have actually a head start.
Everything burns to ashes.
You know, it may not be too enough, but you know what? Let's go. I hate that fucking fish, that's why.
Your breath.
Actually,
Tomb has
yeah.
opened.
So beautiful. Immolate in my death.
Did the rhythm get messed up? The mood is set.
Let the show begin! Step up, let's see it!
This is more than a battle. Fight to live. Can't wait anymore.
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
How much I hate this fucking fish. Yeah.
Etched in your bones.
Still the same old.
Attack detected. Set the siege ablaze. You want to betray?
Memories tomb.
You're all done. So beautiful. Immolate in my depths.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
Bye bye. Thank goodness I got rid of that fucking fish so fast.
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Catch up.
Firefly fight! To land!
The show resumes.
It's under time.
You want to betray me?
Memories
Whoa. That was a violent way of starting the song.
fallen for me already.
Emulating my death!
Best boy. I wouldn't call him best boy, but hey, the rape is real, I'll give you that.
Fight! To land! Can't hear anymore!
Needles. Yeah. You know what? Fuck you.
So beautiful!
I don't need to attack with you.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
fallen for me already.
Emulating my death!
Memories
So beautiful!
Take your positions. Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Can't wait anymore! Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight! To land!
The way he's fallen like that, almost as if he is that handsome Squidward. Just to realize how ridiculous it looks. I never paid too much attention on how they look broken. I don't usually get to break him without Firefly.
So beautiful!
The allegory of the rape, one of the best costumes in all of HSR. True.
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Shit.
Step up, let's hit it. Did the rhythm get
Wow. That was bad. Yeah, they're not pulling it off with a sustain.
How's this taste?
You're such a good person.
Emulating my death!
Take your positions. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Mountain commands. First laws enters.
Memories
So beautiful!
Stay step.
Can't wait anymore! Like
I just wish my stream didn't cut out every 5 seconds. I have no idea why that happens to you, Lavris. Most definitely must be a connection thing.
That's what you got. Nice, like a good friend. Indulge yourself!
This is more than fight.
Well, technically, he's still, you know, he's close to, well, whatever.
Like death.
Maybe we can save ourselves, maybe not. We'll see. It was buffering pretty bad for me too just now, actually. I think that one was probably on your end if Labris and I both were having problems. I haven't gotten any, you know,
Firefly, take full in position.
I haven't actually gotten any. Man, there is actually a lot of buffering. It looks like it fixed a bit. I tried to see if it was the cable. I have no idea why do we have a problem. I just obliterated Flame River in currency wars with 1 ratio turn. Nice. Live caused a lot of buffering for me. Yep. I can understand that. Well, I cannot really do much about it as of right now. We just have to continue as is.
So beautiful.
Time to mix things up.
Great teamwork.
And last words.
This is not looking nice.
Can't wait anymore.
Nice, like a good friend.
This is oh okay. RMCR is dead. No, wait a minute, he's not.
Attack detected.
8MC, but yeah, he's not. He actually survived somehow. Maybe we can survive this with full health.
So beautiful.
Trojan horse, he says. Come on. Ooh, Jesus Christ. That was pure luck right there. Guess.
Falling for me already.
Firefly, take full fight. Can't wait anymore.
Oh, come on.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Let the show begin!
Set the scene.
Fuck! Fuck! No! Yes! Woo! Then again, I think I had that one last cycle, but hey, you know what? We take it. Firefly did it, baby! Woo! I can't believe that took the entire rest of the cycles. I know. It's the problem was whenever he was entering his fucking mythos state. Died of cringe. Yeah. Good, he got what he fucking deserved. Anyway, we can finally go to, after 1 hour of, of doing that, we can finally go to the story. Actually, wait a minute. Lux Tower. Yeah, the showcase zone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Getting everyone but Gallagher entangled sucks. I know, but hey, at the very least, we clashed it good. His choke ended one phase, then his second and third chokes ended the second phase. Yep, just expecting my replies to made with 5 seconds delay to the actual event. I can't believe that took the... Oh, I read that. Yeah, Firefly ain't the best matchup there. I know, but hey, she did manage to actually defeat him. They did manage, actually, yes. By the way, this area right here... What the fuck was that voice crack? This area right here... Oh, okay. I was wondering why this wasn't actually active when I first entered. Before the stream, I wanted to go back to the studio because, as I was saying, I was grinding relics. I was, teleported automatically to the Divergent Universe, area. And I was wondering why that specific one wasn't actually turned on. Well, anyway, time to go back. A ticket to the boneyard. Maybe because you entered in the story. Highly likely. It's because I didn't came close to the anchor because of the story.
When can I retire for real?
You know what? I am actually in that mood right now. This fuck-ass music.
Miss Fulwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat.
Wait.
You?
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
Big buffering. I cannot do anything about that. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It doesn't even give me a warning of buffering in the actual page. It says that the stream is excellent, actually. I shit you not, actually it does just say stream is excellent. There is no warning buzzing. I don't know. Might be a bit rate issues. I don't know. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Everything's fine. The stream is excellent. Don't believe them. It's only on their mind. They're trying to delude you with their ramblings.
So, you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Ah, such a cursed place. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh my god, what a saint.
Oh. How merciful of you.
Can you make that voice a little bit more fucked off? It wasn't fucked off enough.
Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Actually, not right now. Okay, 1 sec. Let me refresh. Okay, let me know how it is. Fight seems to cause far more buffering than just cutscenes and whatnot. It is working. Okay.
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
You said it, not us.
Whoa, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members.
Yeah, okay.
When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook.
Thank fuck groups like these are not actually as commonplace as far as I know from in other countries. I have become genuinely like, as of late I have seen a couple of documentaries about actually, like, what would you call it, in order to not sound too insulting but at the same time sound accurate. Societies, para-religions? No, that doesn't sound right in English. It sounds correct in Greek, but not in English. Well, yeah, groups like these, for some reason, are actually kind of, you know, more commonplace in America than here in Europe and specifically in Greece. As a matter of fact, actually, being anything other than Orthodox Christian here in Greece is actually extremely unique. Because like Limbo, some of your fights in that game causes buffering for me, but not cutscenes. I get the feeling that it is the processor. I do need a stronger processor. It's so sad because this processor, which I got from a friend, I only got it like 2 months ago, and I genuinely believe that it was gonna, it was gonna fix the buffering, because I still had, processor issues before. The processor which I had overall wasn't really a good one. This one is a better one, but still it didn't fix, everything. Yet maybe the next thing I need to invest on is on a processor. God damn it.
Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We
This
never
time?
released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
That sound.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely?
You would think that you sound very smart right now, but you sound like the biggest idiot around if you truly do believe that actually, making a slip up on purpose is the good move.
15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
I will say this, there was quite a nasty cult over in Japan a few decades back, really nasty stuff. Yeah, I know. I agree, Collider. Yeah, side note, just casually robbing house. Jesus.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist.
By the way. As I have said, I have watched a lot of documentaries about, you know, detective stories and a lot of, you know, cases and such, and a lot of those actually do have to do a lot with interrogations, right? And yeah, I love them. I love them. I love the fact that they have also become very famous the past like 2-3 years. I've watched a lot of them, like every day, and only in anime you can actually have a moment like that and actually take it seriously, because every time an actual suspect actually acts like that, they just speedrun their way to the handcuffs. I shit you not. You cannot really take it seriously when you have seen it for real. And you have come to realize that, hey, you know what? Yeah, she has said enough. Actually, cuff her. At this point, in reality, they were like, okay, yeah, she's a suspect now. Cuff her. We're gonna have to take her down to the station, get her food, you know, get her fingerprints and everything. We're gonna have a very lengthy talk about what she knows. Oh, practicing and preparing for leagues next month. Good luck on that, man. It's a little bit more, it's a little more complicated in a world like this where there's a little magic, though. True. That's the fantasy of it, but you cannot really take it seriously when you have seen it with your own eyes. Whenever someone is actually acting all smug against authorities, and basically they're fucking themselves over. They're actually ruining their, you know, their own case as fast as possible. Like, no lawyer can actually save them from that.
Otherwise, why do you suspect me?
Nobody said you were a suspect.
Who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right?
Nobody said, but man, how many things have you actually made us, you know? Let me count them real quick. First of all, she acted as if she was expecting us. Okay. Rumor has it that Research Society have had a few run-ins, and then she's like, "Oh, you think we killed them?" Second strike, third strike. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death? That is confidential, actually confidential info. Third strike. Then she goes on to say that the next thing you know, everyone they're all dead. She's basically actually talking so casually about something that no normal person would actually speak like that. Fourth strike. And then she just denies the rumors and says that she's a suspect, even though nobody has uttered the word suspect before. Fifth strike. Yes, at this point we can cuff her, I think. While the yap is going, I'm gonna go grab some food. Go ahead.
Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you? The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Dufrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
But can you cuff her in this situation? I mean, she technically basically shoved herself into the position. You could cuff her, yes. Oh, wait a minute. You mean having everyone actually, you know, having everyone actually gang up on us? Well, normally you cannot really have normal people gang up on police officers. In this case, they would just keep her here until backup arrives.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge! He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed!
Aren't
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world?
What the fuck?
Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Are you trying to justify murder right now? What the actual bullshit?
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Yes! Let's kill people!
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon.
Okay, all these people are just insane.
You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed to let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
What the fuck? She knew what she was doing. It gets better, okay.
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
I like this artwork. I got spoiled from this artwork, you know, incredibly early on, by the way, because everyone was thirsting over Kuchiba over here. But yeah, I like this artwork, and that's where I actually saw a little glimpse with my, you know, with the corner of my eye of her. I wasn't paying attention to her though. I was actually paying attention to Kuchiba. But anyway, the thing is, yeah, this artwork is really nice. And I'm glad I got to use him today. I knew it was gonna appear soon. Don't worry, it gets better. Excellent.
Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power. Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die, for even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
The happy do not die? Huh? I'm back. Welcome. Side note, I can tell they are really put off a lot of effort in the non-rendered cutscenes in this patch. Yeah. True, I have seen that. Like more than usual. I hope the community realizes that. They keep complaining and complaining. I hope they will actually get to see that.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
Oh, you think?
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear. We won't die.
Yo, creepy shit.
Happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death. Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness.
You are already a clanker. You don't have to sound more clanker than before, you know. This reminds me something. Wait a minute. Oh no. Fuck! I think I figured it out! It's like the Sparksicle virus. But this is for happiness? Oh no, no, not again! I fucking hate this place! This place is full of fucking brain-rotted people! I wanna go back to Amphorius. Some Undertale type crap right here. Yep. It's Himeko, isn't it? It could be, it could still be Himeko. As I said to Midnight yesterday, Midnight, did you saw the, you know, on Discord what I wrote or nah? Well, let me say it again. Basically, yesterday I actually checked the Also, it's not a virus like Sparksy. It does look like it, because their faces have altered again, like the same way Sparksy actually had done it. The cutscene I was watching yesterday, it was basically the other option for Nihilux. And basically in the first option, I was busy yesterday, so I did not. Okay, so let me tell you right now. Actually, let me open up this Discord because I cannot even remember how I phrased it. So basically, yesterday I watched the two options you have, where in the one you can call her young and pretty, the other one you can just say that, hey, you're working here. And if you choose the one where you basically say, hey, you're working here, basically she gives you another hint that she actually has more gigs. Actually, let me see here real quick. I can't place her into the scene, but one person that can't be trusted is Nihilux. Specifically, what wrapped me off was her saying that she has her secrets for staying young, which was the initial theory I had for Himeko before it was debunked. I'm seeing the alternative choice from calling her young and beautiful, and I realize that in the other, she hints to not being IPC because she actually has other identities and side gigs. That's actually something that, you know, she says in the choice. While in the one I chose, she hints at being young by some unique means, maybe. Yeah, and that's basically it. One choice gives you a hint for one thing, the other choice gives you a hint for another. I want to understand what exactly does it mean to actually be all-powerful when it comes to wish power, because it literally seems that this is what it's hitting at. The happy do not die. Basically, wish power? Nihilux has her secrets of staying young. How's that? Is she actually the creator of Fluffy Across the Blue after all? That's the reason? The same goes for Himeko. How did she got cured? All of these are connected, most definitely, but I do not have the direct answer. I also chose the one you chose in game. What? I'm actually kind of baffled that you chose to actually compliment her. I didn't thought you would just compliment another, you know, woman in the... You know what I mean. It didn't seem logical to me. I dropped the... Oh, there we go. Excuse me. I dropped my thingy. The buffering. Sorry for that, Labris. I do not really know how to fix it. I got the young and beautiful line. You'll see. I didn't have all the variables either. Why is it buffering so much? I have no idea. It seems that I am properly connected. They are doing, you know, remember when I told you that they are still, you know, trying to fix that one, you know, antenna that they brought down? Yeah, there is probably a possibility for that. The lines have been relatively really bad this week specifically. I believe I chose it because I was curious. Okay. Okay, it's fixed now, never mind. Okay, it isn't buffering for me this time. Okay, thank goodness.
Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us. Infect the Phantom Moon with happiness.
Infect. Midnight. Oh my god. I had another epiphany right now. Gloom and Glee, right? This is similar to the Dawn device. Crap. We see a pattern here and I'm not sure. Down to 240p. But no more buffering at TMI. Okay, good. I think it's time for you guys to go. Damn. God damn. That woke them up.
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty.
Yeah. Sure. You'll do that. I had that thought ages ago, but I thought it was just so they have an excuse for not having a rotating day-night cycle on the map, which they literally never do. True. True. Most worlds we have been either doesn't have a day-night cycle at all, or it doesn't have day overall. Like Penacony. And now here we are with, you know, with basically both Amphorius and Plan Arcadia having some form of day and night, but only on a specific way. Over 2,200 plus valuables so far. So much money to make. Nice. I just realized something. I can't believe this. What is it? And wait a minute. Can you actually tell me? I can't believe I missed it. It was so obvious, but I can't mention it. Well, okay. Let me make a good question here. Is it really that obvious if I do not have the answer all the way down to the end of the patch? Or is it genuinely more difficult for me to not actually have the answer because I haven't finished the patch? I want to test myself if I'm actually smart enough. That's why I'm asking. Looking back, it feels pretty obvious based on certain things we've seen to this point. Yeah, but what if it's something obvious which at the moment it feels like it's not necessary to mention? Also, certain lore we have learned. So it is something that I don't have enough information about. Okay. You should have learned a portion of this lore already. From a side quest or from the main story? Because, as you may remember, I haven't finished the side quests. You're actually also about to get a big piece of it. Okay. But it should have been obvious to me before that. Okay.
Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death, or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of Plain Arcadia.
Because there was a huge hint in a trailer I forgot about. I don't even remember the trailers. Like, I cannot lie to you. I have watched the trailers and yet I have watched them only like once. I haven't watched them repeatedly in order to see every single detail of them. And as I said, I've had a really busy month, so yeah,
Or
unable to remember.
After all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
She herself actually hesitated a lot to actually give them the invitation. She herself feels very cringed about doing that. Please tell me they're not gonna get brainwashed or some shit.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Thank you. Huh? What did you tell him?
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
It would be with you behind bars. Man, nice way of what they have done with the, you know, with the camera work. Why was that guy looking at, everyone else was not looking at Ashville. He did. And he certainly was not smiling. What the fuck was that about?
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with the everlasting smile.
I don't smile. My smile was taken long ago. Ashville and Kojiba left the gathering. Thank fuck.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of responsibility.
Oh no. Lygus! Not him again! I was so distracted by another lore thing that I forgot about it. The Distraction Alliance one. Okay, this one detail I just noticed, so it's so glaring. Oh my gosh, dude. How did I not even think of it? Yeah, as I said, unable to remember. Sorry, hiccup. I would ask what it was, but perhaps some other time. Don't you recognize him? You've seen him before. That was Cinderborn, by the way. We met him earlier. Oh, wait a minute. You mean the Neo Furtherman guy? But yes, it's a tidbit that we learn who he recognizes as well. Okay. Cinderborn. Okay. That's right. I think he actually... Yeah, I think it was mentioned that he actually goes to the... Crap. He was the Grey Power Ranger. Yeah, that's what I said. The Neo Featherman. He did mention that he goes to the society. Crap. But how did he met Ashville? Ashville was not in the exhibition.
You're the one who should be dead, aren't you?
You're the one who died. That's what the sky told me.
Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
Wait a minute. It wouldn't make sense. Was he also a survivor from that classroom? Or when when it says brothers, it means the other Galaxy Rangers? By the way, I haven't questioned, why does he need to sleep in a cryostasis? Man, there are so many questions which have slipped my mind and I haven't paid attention to any of the answers. I feel like I went into this story expecting that this time I will actually be there in order to pay better attention. Considering the fact that, well, in Amphorius I was there, but it was a very perplexed story for me to actually figure out easily. This time around I'm not even here, so perplexed or not, I have already lost. I don't know what Neo Featherman means. Okay, Neo Featherman is basically the satirical name of the Power Rangers in the Persona franchise. Actually, they are Power Rangers in the Persona franchise. Legit. There we go. You can actually wait a minute. Persona 4. There we go. You can actually, yeah, you can. They actually have even costumes for the characters. Man, it was so fun. Yeah, basically the name of Power Rangers for Persona 4, it's Neo Featherman. So I'm making that connection. I never played Persona, so that's fair, that's fair. Pretty much what Collider said, Persona version of Power Rangers. Yeah, how was I supposed to know what you were talking about? Persona is a really good franchise, Midnight. It's basically how Honkai Star, what Honkai Star was based from, but, you know, where's fair? Sad that you haven't played any of them.
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer fish than expected.
Skip out on Persona 1 and 2, those are old. Yeah, Persona 1 and 2 are perplexed a lot. Persona 3, the remake is nice to catch up on. Persona the 3 or the original is also really awesome, actually. But you know, that depends on how far you wanna go. Persona 2 has a certain German person from World War II. I know. I don't really have an interest in getting into more franchises at the moment, but thanks for the recommendation. You'll never get into any new franchise, Midnight. I've known you for literally a year, and everything you have done is basically reserved for HonkaiStarRail, which HonkaiStarRail, God knows how long it will take to finish, and Pokemon. which is valid, but I'm just saying that, yeah, highly unlikely you will ever get the chance to play it. How to censor that person? Give him sunglasses. It was quite the quite the alternative they have thought about. I certainly will, whenever this hyperfixation runs out. Okay. Well, it's taking longer to run out than other hyperfixations. I don't think it will ever really stop unless it really, you know, makes you feel that eventually, you know, you have grown tired of it. Because it constantly updates. Exactly. And, you know, just like Asvale, they will always have a way to, you know, keep you back, draw you in again. Like, think about it. If you want a game to drain your mind, play RuneScape. Don't play RuneScape. Play Disco Elysium. That's the game I had recommended, you remember? That's the opposite of what I want, Labyrinth.
The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
What bait?
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Okay.
Oh. Was there something I missed?
If they ruin Rachel's character, I'll run or quit the game. I know, you've told me this before. Also, if it goes EOS. EOS? What do you mean? You can go FK and play the game while watching Collider as well. Well, that's something that is a little bit, you know, not really playing, is it, Labyrinth? End of service. Oh, yeah, also that. I will eventually have to face the end of this hyperfixation. What a sad day it will be. Unless it will actually finish in a high note.
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports. She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Yeah, but she ousted herself.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless,
you cannot call that a lucky guess.
Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
Tell me about it. Yep. If it finishes well, it will definitely be one of my favorite games of all time. I hope we will reach that point, Midnight. I mean, Genshin still's going, and that's old. I mean, true. Technically speaking, Genshin is reaching close to its climax, though. Like, it has, what, maybe 2 more years of life? I think it's about the same with StarRail. We're only halfway through. StarRail has been around for 3 years. Genshin has been around for 6. So, yeah, we're halfway through, basically, what HonkaiStarRail is all about. Hopefully we'll reach all the way to the end.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
But yeah, I have phases, open-minded phase and locked-in phase. I would imagine that locked-in is the hyperfixation. I'm currently in the locked-in phase, yeah. But what is the open-minded phase?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Yep.
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise. Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
Hopefully. This has been the case all my life. When a hyperfixation runs down, I enter the open-minded for searching or searching phase. Basically where I look for new hyperfixation. I see.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Pretty much Arcade is the Fontaine of HSR, so we're about halfway-ish. Yeah.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
That was actually directed for him.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Is that him?
Yo.
Shh.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
He's fast.
Hey, why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron.
Yeah,
trying
sure.
to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Two shady people, actually, they cannot get any more shady. They want your autograph, indeed.
Mr. Ashvale? Don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fullwish?
Here's a thing. Cinderborn was part of a gang himself. Is that where he knows Ashvale from?
She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
In the spotlight.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fullwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide?
And the Sigma. And the Sigma that... Scott, Jesus fuck. I almost forgot his name. Yeah. That's how much I cared for him, yes.
15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
He is?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But
What's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fulwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fulwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
Are we to trust Cinderborn?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
Motherfucker, how many big is this list? So, possible actually killers. Possible actual killers. Cinderborn? Fucking Fulwish? Himeko, Jesus fucking hell. Kuchiba? I would argue that Asvel is also not free of everything, but since we're playing as Asvel, I find it a little bit far-fetched for HonkaiStarRail to make you play as the murderer. That could be, the same could be for the Himeko actually. It's a huge if for Himeko. I don't think it would be Himeko. Would be too bold writing for HonkaiStarRail to do that. Keep in mind that it wasn't just the school that the Herald slaughtered. When he went on Dovebrook, he slaughtered over 100 more people and wounded even more. Yeah, there's actually that. I didn't know where he actually went. Like, I genuinely didn't know where he actually went. I thought the only place he actually committed his crime was the school, but turns out it wasn't. So he actually did went on a killing spree. It's obviously Sampo. Most definitely. I would believe that, yes. Okay. Even if we are to actually not go over our heads and take things as they are without actually blaming friends and allies, then that means the actual suspects could very well be Cinderborn, Fulwish, and maybe Nihilux. But then again, Nihilux will become a playable character, so I guess that counts as an ally, so no. That means that we have two suspects so far. If we are to not go, you know, over our heads about it.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you.
If I have one?
15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Once and for all.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
Nice voice crack over there for making it actually, you know, making it sound convincing. Nice voice acting.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
Yeah, well, he's not... damn, I cannot disagree with Asheville. That fucker literally took on an entire syndicate. Whoever that may be.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashevale.
You're no trailblazer either, kid.
I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Haven't had my lobotomy.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
You're following me?
Everyone is following you.
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
Which hunters and who are the hunted?
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashevale. They're all yours.
Oh, you're actually letting us do our thing? Thank you. I love how they just let her walk away.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens a lesson on the streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest.
Alright then.
Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
Your fists don't hurt at all.
Sure.
Mr. Ashevale, stop!
Serenity is before me.
Gut says you're shady.
I'll overcome the thorns.
He can't attack his ally? What the fuck?
My job is to...
My strength isn't what it...
Fight to the death! I'm sorry, Mr. Ashevale. I have to stop you!
Oh, hey. Okay then.
Cinderborn, the bringer of justice.
Oh, shut up!
This mortal form. Watch over you.
That was a little bit of a waste, but that's okay.
I offer my blood to
Beasts slaughter each other! Arthur and I.
That was so fast. Well, did you like it?
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
God damn, how many did you beat up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Nice.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Yep.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all Society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery?
Yeah.
Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them.
It took you 2 minutes to actually whack them?
Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
Wait a fucking minute. 1, 2... Actually, I will waste too much time counting them. There are definitely more than 30 people here. No, more than 20, about 30. Hey.
Hey, lackey. Wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Okay. Fuck.
Smile. Please smile.
Harsh but necessary words. I agree. Please smile. Oh, I want more coin. Whatever. She's actually just turning her back on all the cat fighting.
Don't let it stop.
Jesus. Of course they would stand up and... Actually, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. About 27, 28 people.
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
What the heck?
Asbel is strong
happened
canonically.
to these people?
This is... the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery.
No, most definitely.
With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient.
A tadpole. Yes, of course. How did I not see it?
People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering.
Yeah,
Past
yeah.
or present.
And then it turns you into a mind flayer.
Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
These people look sick.
So... you haven't had this happiness surgery yet.
When he looks
Right.
down, I come to realize how reddish his eyes is. When all you can feel is happiness, that happiness has no context anymore. It would all just feel like nothing. Yep.
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over,
Do not do it, boy.
but the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier.
Oh my god, and I was questioning why they looked so fucking different from you. They actually creeped the shit out of me, and I didn't know exactly why. Why they sounded so against you when you were talking about it too. Of course they've had it.
They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn, Mr. Ashvale? What should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough.
True.
Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength.
Wise words.
Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
And he fought them yet again. Actually, he fought them yet again. Did all of that took actually 5 minutes?
So, did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society.
At least the confused kid had the presence of mind, humility to ask what he should. Like, he's clearly scared of becoming like them. Thank goodness he actually realizes that.
Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't call it steel if it's still bending. The idea of actually having a body of steel would be like having a body like Mighty, where it's actually indestructible. Just because they do not feel pain doesn't mean that you cannot break them apart. So, yeah, that doesn't mean much.
Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
Fuck no.
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Actually finding a whole different kind of crime. Instead of actually finding the murderer you were looking for. I think he means that in their minds, it might as well be still since they can't feel it. They're all mighties in their minds. Midnight. It is extremely dangerous to be mighty only in mind. You know that, right? Actually, I'll take that back, excluding me. I take that back. Excluding me, it's a dangerous thing to be mighty only in mind. But hey, I'm not. I'm mighty.
Judging by their voices,
how did I fuck myself over
followers
for that?
don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans.
Oh, 100%. But to them, their bodies are still. They think their bodies are still. It's not really still. That's why we say their mind is only in mind. And not to mention that actually Mighty almost never smiled, excluding that one time where he smiled after being excruciatingly wary of Nikedor in the beginning of 3.0. Then he smiled one more time with Aglaia, and the last time we saw him smile the last time we saw him smile, I think it was when he was making a toast with every other Chrysosaur. He never really smiled genuinely. So he has the very definition of a body and mind of steel, and he doesn't even need happiness to begin with. That's why I said to them. Yeah, true.
If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
No, Kuchiba, I wouldn't. This is still a crime, and these people need help. Just because it's not in the investigation we are investigating, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean to be investigated. People of the Hunt seem to not smile all that often, except with Hill and Rappa. Yeah, true.
Are you serious, Kujiba?
Exactly.
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature.
What?
Nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
That is not how it works. You cannot just go ahead and push people. Actually, you enable them to do something, and just because they gave the okay, that means you're completely free of all the consequences? What the fuck? Kuchiba, are you really a police officer, or...?
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
It's still a crime even if it doesn't have to do anything with the Herald of Death. While I don't agree with her, I understand her current priorities. Catching the new Herald of Death is kinda more important right now. Most definitely a report should be filed and given to some other investigation team, Midnight. Like, that's something I would have agreed, but she doesn't even talk about that. She's just talking about, hey, you know what? I couldn't care less. I have better things to do.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
I definitely agree with you there.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache.
Actually, he's right about that.
Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the StarRail Fest?
Oh no.
Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
And you are staring right at him.
Ah. It was you. Finally, we haven't seen you guys in the entire patch. I forgot you were part of the story.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
Wait a minute. Wouldn't Blade know already that you will be... that you will find him because of the script, or... Okay, then he just casually sits there. Also,
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
Man, how long has it been since these two have interacted? God damn. Ooh, I'm so happy. Also, as I was about to say, the loading sign over here really is speaking volumes. Also, doctors performing an unsanctioned practice is literally a crime. I know. At least on Earth. Yup. We finally finished the Ashvale part. It was quite a lot when it comes to, you know, importance. So, understandably so, it took some time.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
Only Silverwolf will make it sound as if they are actually the innocent one. Yeah, Dan Hang. Damn, man, don't be like a fucking creep. Jesus Christ, do you go do your own thing and leave people be? Yeah, okay. You two guys are actually fucking fugitives, if you do not remember, first and foremost. And second of all, you do actually have the knowledge of things going down. So, obviously someone would eventually seek you out. So, why actually ask the deal to begin with? True, but it took me 20 minutes, not 2 streams. Yeah, but you're not a streamer and you're actually reading fast. Also, you're not actually sitting down and actually, you know, try to digest everything bit by bit in order to try to figure out what is happening. You know, YouTube, I hate you. Why Midnight? What's up? My point that it keeps censoring that while those are crimes, it's not as pressing as mass murderers. Ah, I see. Yeah, true. There is that. I know, but I still find it funny. Well, I'm glad you're amused.
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
All of you? Who else is here?
General Yao Guang of Yu Chui has come to this world and is looking for you.
Yeah.
Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well.
Yeah, by the way, slave to your own violence is actually a quote for the, you know, for those who actually fall under the sin of wrath. The actual saying is slave to yourself. It's actually something that I did had, you know, as a reference to my scripts. And I'm actually happy that HonkaiStarRail actually has done that. Tried to send that message twice. I know. YouTube sometimes is just pitiful like that. I do like bullying you, fair. Gotta do like 6 to 7. Shut up, Lapis. Each stream. Man. You did that on purpose too? God damn it. Screw you, Labris.
The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu.
Who? Shuhu?
The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
What the fuck? Played you like a fiddle. Shut up, Labris. You're taking advantage of my exhaustion.
The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Why did he look so big all of a sudden when he approached him? Also, Dan Hank has actually killed Blade? Some Meldritch bullshit right here. It reminds me of Dead Space. Actually, that is actually what necromorphs are all about.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
What is a slushy?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
You man, at this point they're just acting as if they're, you know, siblings having a little bit of a quarrel over here. They're similar to smoothies. Okay. Bro, you don't know what a slushy is? No. Look it up. More crushed ice. Oh, that's what a slushy is. Yeah, I think I've had one of those before. Yeah, I don't like it. It's mostly water. It's mostly flavored ice. It's not actually you know. It's not actually as nice as an actual, you know. Yeah, I know what that is. I know. Yeah, I would pass too. Yeah. No wonder they don't like it. An actual smoothie would be better. Yeah, it's not a shake or smoothie, which are better. Yep. Actually, I found my thumbnail. Come on, no! I didn't have enough time!
May foretell a death battle between us. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation.
What if I close the game and open it up again? I lost my thumbnail right there. God damn it! I need to close the game. Would you mind if I close the game and open it up again? No, you can just go back and screenshot your recorded footage, bro. I don't have recorded footage without the model on the screen midnight. You could probably screen cap from the YouTube VOD. No, I cannot do that. I've told you the reason already. Let me just screenshot it and send it to you. Oh, fair. Yeah, I don't want the model there. I need to use it in order to actually edit the image on the next part. Fuck! I don't like wasting time, but you know what? Yeah. I can look up the screenscast. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay. It will take nothing. It will take just 2 minutes. I will just open up the game again. And it will throw us into the cutscene again. God damn it. Why did they not actually let us have a pause there? I could have just Googled it, bro. You cannot Google it. I have actually searched about most, you know, most about the, when it comes to the actual artwork of the game, and I cannot find it on good resolution. Trust me, I have actually spent 1 whole hour searching for it. Unless someone actually you know, uploaded something yesterday, most definitely you will not find anything. Please tell me we don't have to go through the entire Asheville cutscene too. No, thank goodness. Okay, okay. That will be fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it's
He was just waiting there, by the way.
That means
he was expecting him, most definitely.
I wasn't even looking for you.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of Yutue has come to this world. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark
I gotta
and
go.
yellow.
Be back in 30 minutes. Take
In
your
her
time, midnight.
divination, you will become a
See you
slave
later.
to your own violence, bringing a cat. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned the Xianzhou fears that he is using your body.
So, what's your plan?
Look how
me
big he
again.
looks when he comes close. Damn. Some good cinematography.
oh my, things are getting a little heated. Should I get you?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
Yeah, got it.
While General
Got it.
Yao Guang's divination may foretell
Yeah.
a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable.
Yeah, after I'm furious, you can tell, huh? Will you work together? Please tell me you will. Come on, Blade. Find it in your heart to not actually, go ballistic again.
I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions, or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
He's actually surprised that he directly asked. And man, actually, yes, please tell us.
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Oh, of course.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect.
True.
However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless.
Didn't they say Destiny Slave say it was blank slate in 4.0? Yes, but for all we know, they probably actually had an update since then. Like, we do not know what they were up to up until this point.
There's another power here beckoning me.
Power? What? What do you mean?
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
What? What? What?
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
Your third wheeling here, Silver Wolf. You should probably go get your... How do you call it? Not smoothie. The slushy or whatever.
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
Alright. Meanwhile, Donbrook District. That was very
Hey, you
interesting.
two? Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, smile. Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you.
The thick and
Would
plot.
you be interested in learning about our Research Society of Happy Smiles?
Thank you, but I'll pass.
That was a good switch up. You thought you were talking about Kuchiba and Asphalt. I knew it wasn't Kuchiba and Asphalt.
Another one. How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Well, 6 exactly.
You have been counting?
Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
Oh no.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
Ooh.
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads. Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42.
Damn.
Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Worse.
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
Are you actually being blasphemer towards my Aeon?
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure. Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters,
lies an
the
endless
undercurrents
abyss.
are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
Did she do the voodoo teleport shit?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it.
Oh.
But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, This Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Wow. Back to Trailblazer's point of view. After some time, you and Mats pay a visit to the author of the Fluffy.
Blurry QR cult. That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Why not? Funny enough, it was around this part where I started to click the pieces together about the true villain here. Okay. He's a Dimension City horse. Maybe the author's eyes went blurry after too much drawing. Well, blurred.
You're taking it a bit too literally. But it's not impossible.
Yep.
Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart.
You think?
I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity.
Man, the fact of man, I keep forgetting that this motherfucker is still... this motherfucker is still canon.
But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old...
Man, Holy Grail Stay Night. When the game actually started off, you know this was not a thing. You know this script did not exist. You know it because the collaboration obviously would not have actually been a thing yet. So they created the collaboration about a year or so ago when they first announced it, more than a year ago, and then they started you know, implementing it as an actual canon, which actually I would have done so too. I will appreciate it. Still hate it. I don't. I'm not... It baffles me, but it doesn't mean that I hate it. I love the fact that, hey, collaborations and crossovers are actually canon. Let's fucking go.
Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere.
Ooh, yes, baby. The poem about Greece is so sold out everywhere. Let's go.
This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
Another villain, perhaps? We just gained another loyal fan. I still think we deserve royalties, though. Same. Yeah, royalties.
Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack?
Free publicity is not very useful when you have already been public enough. I hate it when people do that and they... Well, I used to think like that, but now I've come to realize that this is no longer acceptable. I'm not against collabs being canon, it's more against not well-received ones being canon. I mean, technically there is actually a part 2 that is coming, Labris. And for all we know, it might... Actually, I would like to believe that it might actually fix some things.
According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
I know, and I'm scared. I am not. I'm optimistic about it.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Yeah.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the
Bobo Weekly newspaper, of course. So the creator of this is actually Nihilux.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Yeah, of course. The pursuit of happiness. I get to play as Mighty again.
He goes puff, 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 pom-poms for extra fluffy stuff.
What? Is that actually the theme song? Anyway, time to conquer all... Conquer all lands! Hey. Wow. How the fuck? Nice pose at the end. You really saved it. You really saved Aura.
Please come in.
Hi.
Let me guess. Your next line is, why are you here?
No. I won't say anything then.
Miss Nihilux, what are you doing here?
Who would have known? I had figured it out.
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
Well, believe it or not, I'm the new CEO, so... The door is over there.
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money...
Oh, yeah!
They're next being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express.
Oh yeah, I had forgotten that the guy actually had spelled it out. And that's the 4.0 cutscene. Yeah, I had completely forgotten it. It was at the very beginning actually. I think it was on the very first stream. That was over a month ago. And yeah, a lot of things have happened this month as I've said before. Obviously I wouldn't remember. Finally occurs to you why the name Nihilux always felt vaguely familiar. The former president for Bobo Weekly, that deadbeat boss who skipped out to dodge her debts, went by the exact name.
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
And Hades would gladly have them.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior.
That sounds like manipulation.
Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 of the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Furbo.
Wow, that's some real wicked manipulation right there. It also explains why she was so up close and personal with ya in the robot area, because you're quite literally her inspiration. True.
Beep boob. Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous. We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please stand up for us.
Will do.
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Or maybe...
Actually, wait a minute. Can you tell me more about this hitman?
You came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
We should really be charging royalties. Yep. I kept insisting on that. Yes. And we really should. Yes. Wait a minute. Furbo Hotpot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits a piece. What do you mean rumors? Giving you rumors is actually 10,000 credits a piece, or you giving us rumors? Yeah.
Who could it be?
Got it out. Who could it be? March, are you moonlighting as a comic artist behind my back? March?
Even more non-existent memories. What are you even talking about?
Then it's Evernight.
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult.
She could make the argument that you have never seen her draw, so
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo?
Okay, where do you want the photo? Or do you want me to sign up your comic, or you want to have a blank paper?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Fuck that.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait. This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it.
True.
At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at StarRail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
Right.
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about StarRail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Yeah, by the way, I came to find out that this is actually a fucking... a fucking JoJo reference. Oh, and more thumbnails for me. Okay then.
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Why do you say that?
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
But the tickets are limited, so why? I refuse. That's how the translation is in Japanese? Yes, he's a meme lord. Makes sense. So when's the next update? And when do I get my new form? You've made quite a fortune out of our ventures, haven't you? Actually. So when's the next update?
Could be tomorrow, could be next month, but definitely not today.
Yeah, because today you're playing this patch, dumbass. It is next month, actually. Wait a minute. When exactly is it? HSR 4.2 release date. That is on the 20... AI is a dumbass. It says 24th of March, but it doesn't know what the fuck it's saying. There we go. 4.2 is expected to be released on the 21st of 2026. So 21st of 2026. Today we have 30th. So that is in yeah, approximately 22 days. That's not a lot of time. Side note, I low-key the coat I like the coat she wears, has a unique style. Yeah, I like the coat myself. That coat really is awesome.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Yeah, and if you're not gonna pay us royalties, then at the very least show up at the fucking fest.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Why not?
Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits!
Actually, you know what? Smart switch up. One strikes.
How did you work that out?
1.6 billion.
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
Yeah, here's a good question. Who did you sell this publicity rights to the of the comic that you made? Because you know, just here's the thing. If a comic is that famous, that means you're making money out of it. So either they are pocketing all your money, or you are spending your money somewhere. And I would like to believe that you are not really that much of a dumbass, even though you are kind of aloof. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I assume that the publisher is actually screwing you over, perhaps.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you?
Wait a minute, your luck with money? I thought the gambler was Yao Guang, not you?
I'll show up at StarRail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
It's at the very least you could do, but sure. Unknown circumstances. You fucking gambled the money, definitely. I did give the benefit of the doubt, Nihilux. It's all your fault.
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions.
Excuse me, what kind of liberties have you taken?
Time to attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me.
Okay. Dream Eater. Of course.
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled.
Acheron's Godslay? That sounds badass! Galaxy Rangers Saga also sounds very interesting.
If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, alright?
Wait a minute, it only got boosted in popularity because of Iron Tomb? I thought it was because of Sunday. Oh, wow. Ooh, so only recently this work of fiction became famous.
Sorry.
Alright, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found him in a trash can.
Okay.
At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Wow.
Miss Colt, why is he the protagonist?
Actually, you know what? Valid question. Why is he the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
But March also has no memory of her past.
I don't know anything about my past either, so why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, He's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about him beating up alien life forms.
Yeah, space racism is our craft.
With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but Aha absolutely wouldn't.
Miles, I'll give you the protagonist role for a day. Miss Colt, well said. Well, that's the reality of casting for you. Yeah, the reality of casting. You know what? I'll give you the protagonist role for today.
Stick to being the baseball raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
Fair.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
Yes, but not in the comic.
That sounds so passionate, Miss Cold. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly baseball raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
Why are they all small animals?
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, some truths are really harsh. I can see where she's coming from with that one.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Yeah, I disagree. I really like your
Designing
design.
the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom.
Which most definitely... Well, no, it's one-to-one with actual Pom-Pom.
Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Hime-Cat.
Drinking coffee, obviously.
I know, that's Hime-Cat. Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her.
Awesome. Your taste in naming is... No, it's actually kind of nice.
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Dog. He looks like a fox.
Mr. Yang!
No. Not fictionalized name for him?
Just Mr. Yang.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit plain Arcadia's audience.
Artistic tweaking?
If you don't stitch in a few local elements, no one's going to be interested.
I guess it will make it easier for them to actually, get into it.
In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantom Moon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done.
Okay.
Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantom Moon games?
Yeah. People want to stimulate
Looks like you're all
themselves
familiar with the
constantly.
characters from the Fluffy. Now,
No patience for
let me
anything.
talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing.
Challenges? Okay, let's continue a little bit more. Technically, I have exceeded my time here, but I'm really curious, so might as well. That is disgusting. Red, pink, grey, green, brown. The fluffy main cast are so lively and distinct they could easily be mascots for some sports events. By Beeline, the Express welcomes you, trailblazing a path to the future. Distinct. You're happy to see your raccoon persona taking the center spot. You're less happy about how heavy they went with the dark circles under your eyes. Yeah, all those late night gaming is a little bit, you know, yeah. I really want to continue playing the For Bobo weekly, in all honesty. I will focus way more on the side quests once I get the time.
So,
Hi, Midnight. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back.
Fluffy stands.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream.
It's him turned into a cute little animal?
Yeah. A pirated version of me. A furry version of me. Yeah.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind him. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand.
Dr. Ratio. Oh. I hate how basically, man, I love it and I hate at the same time how the writers of HonkaiStarRail, they have actually so many times actually kind of shitted over the community. And the community is that stupid, they don't even realize it. Literally, shit's true. Yep. This is basically their acknowledgement of basically saying, hey, we would have liked to actually write more about Ratio, but most people wouldn't care, so we are not allowed to do it by the, you know, by the higher ups. This is the message I'm getting.
A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers.
Yeah, the most shafted character in HSR's history. Yep.
The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character.
Alongside Argenti and Jiao-Cho. Yep. Yep. Jiao-Q, excuse me, wait a minute. Jiao-Cho is a different character, Jesus. No, wait a minute. Jiao-Cho, I was right. God damn, these Chinese names are actually blah, blah. No, you were right the first time. Yeah. Sorry, I had someone else in mind. I have also been playing and you know, Enfield Midnight, and there are also Chinese names there.
And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
Heroes?
Well said.
Thank goodness.
Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the Fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation.
Yep.
That's why the little animals in the Fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience.
Literally power creep.
In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If he acts out of line, the popularity will crash.
Yeah, that's something that I would like to believe that maybe I can actually go against it. Many people assume that, hey, he's the hero, he has to do everything perfectly, or he has to have some down moments, but he ultimately has to win at the end. I'm like, nah, bro. Listen to me. There is something opposite from that character development, and it's called character decay. And in my world, character decay is possible for every character. The character, instead of learning from their mistakes, they become their mistakes. That doesn't necessarily mean that they cannot actually, you know, overcome that down the line too. But it's a way of subverting expectations, and I love that. I sometimes fool myself when I actually write a character. I write a character and I'm like, okay, this character is gonna be this, and like, after a few lines, I'm like, turns out this character wasn't like this after all. It's a start explaining HP inflation for dummies. Yep.
If he can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic.
I disagree. Actually, having a character which, you know, well, they have not necessarily not have new ideas, but at the same time, actually, they have like a form of or a low point, I guess. It's interesting too. He's talking about stagnation. Yeah, I get that. Stagnation really is bad for every character, including villains. There is no exception to that, though. Yeah. And for serialized plots, he's 100% correct. True.
Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck.
Why?
Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas.
You didn't have ideas to begin with. You actually just wrote a comic about our adventures, so how about you wait and see what happens with the Phantasm games?
Hundreds of amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower.
Yeah, heavy stimulation.
Although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution.
I like filler chapters, personally speaking. It gives me more time to see, you know, other aspects of the same character in a more casual manner, instead of actually having them always do something excruciatingly, you know, extremely heroic. She said it's not a long-term solution. Yeah.
Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast.
You send them? You send them? Filler is great, yes. Memo keepers really get around. I cannot believe that this is actually this became the confirmation of two things. Number one, memo keepers will and can and will sell your memories to someone else just because they want to gossip about it. Number two, some of the memo keepers that actually got killed in Amphorius, they were hired by Nihilux. Oh no. To be fair, I don't think she initiated it. She just hired memo keepers to spill about what they were already doing. True. All the gossip memo keepers, man. So you have to meet more memo keepers then, huh?
But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops.
Do we really have to be so close to your face? This is probably the closest we have been to a character's face ever. Wow.
Whoa! Does blurry QR code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights.
So we're actually gonna get royalties, or...?
We'll do a 50-50 split.
Okay then. I have to think about it. Thanks, Evernight. Yep. Reminder, memo keepers, not memo snatchers. I'll have to think about it.
What about a 30-70 split?
Okay, that is actually kind of doable now.
Deal.
Yeah.
70 for me, 30 for you.
Fuck off.
Wow, you change your face faster than Sparkle.
Yep.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at StarRail Fest. StarRail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface. Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that?
What are you, though? A hero or a devil?
My hero, don't let us down.
I took the 50-50. Yep. Meanwhile, the Graphi Academy.
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred.
I hate how this is actually what you have told me, Midnight, about, you know, both of them being strong feelings and both of them can be shifted fast. That's why the best thing opposite to love is actually apathy. I also clicked that I'd have to think about it, but I'm pretty sure I was thinking, don't we need to talk this over with the others? No, I just wanted to screw with her, and I got screwed instead. I wasn't going to say that. You wasn't going to say that? Okay.
Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to him.
I thought it, but I wasn't gonna bring it up. Well, I wanted to bring it up because it turns out you were right. Crap. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love but also hatred. Are we talking about the murderer now? So he's getting power from actually the people who hated him.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help.
I love the fact that we are basically getting actually an allegory for how the internet is as a whole, since Plan Arcadia is basically all about that. It's all about the trends, right? It's all about that pop culture kind of thing. And basically the idea, basically what they're trying to say is, yeah, even drama can make you, you know, popular and such. Attention, yeah,
For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline. Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end.
The mask? For generation many members. Hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline. Okay.
That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantom Moon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse. Such is the cycle of cause and effect."
Cradle and a bouquet? Makes sense why there is a famous and infamous. Both are two sides of the same coin. Yep. Cradle and bouquet? What do you mean cradle and bouquet? Actually, I need to understand what do you mean by that. Because you're using a little bit of a poetry here, and I... Make a bouquet, basically. Okay, so if I understand this correctly... Basically, it's not within a god's power to do something that it's not actually within their power. It's as simple as that. The god of destruction can only destroy, it cannot create life. The god of elation can only make you... I don't know, happy? Be able to do a trick, but it cannot heal you. So basically, you call the wrong god. If you really wanted to get healed, call the god of abundance. This action cannot stray from his path any more than Aha can. Eons are personifications of an idea itself. Yeah, they're concepts. Similar of how I imagine my scripts to be like when it comes to gods. A god who personifies a concept only has power within the said concept. You cannot have Ares heal someone because Ares is not actually a, a god of health or a god of, of medicine. So it is what it is.
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
Yes.
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me.
Pretty much. Eons can't go against their nature. Elation can't cure the curse she has, so how did she cure her curse? That's what I said. And I said it already multiple times. I genuinely do believe that it has something to do with the wish power, but what exactly?
Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist,
he's right.
I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory.
Wish power is just a power of elation, though. True, but it can make someone powerful, and the question is, to what extent?
But
I still do not know that.
I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akivili. Those are words I could never speak.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step, to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'll come back safely.
It comes from Aha. Yeah, it comes from Aha. So it couldn't be that it was the wish power that healed her, that cured her from the curse. So, what is the power that can actually stop time? Because as I've said before, there is something more here. Like, As I said it, Nihilak said it, you know, about the secrets of being young and such, and I'm like, and then we have a killer who just so happens that that killer seemingly survived? Because there is that possibility too. Like, everyone is like, oh, there is a copycat, but what if that is actually meant to throw us off and, you know, it's not actually a copycat, it's actually the original killer as before. That is also a possibility. I'm not certain of it though. I'm just shifting around with the possibilities basically. Remember, I have mass stream delay to avoid buffering. I keep that in mind, Labrys.
Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world.
Except if they pull a fucking, you know, Life is Strange plot twist and actually the killer, the copycat killer is actually her father. That would give me actually a good laugh. Oh man, of course, the dean of the high school. How can I? It's almost as if I have seen that script before. Things are fitting together in retrospect in ways I do not realize the first time. Yes, because right now you actually have the answer into your mind. It's always like it's always a spectacle to go through a story a second time, because you catch things that you have not seen before.
One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge.
Wait.
There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against destruction. To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
Wait a minute. Murata is her last name in Honkai Pack 3rd, isn't it? Man, we're having a Kaslana fuck over here. It was Murata, isn't it? Yes! Her last name was Murata. I mean, did you know? I did know, but the Murata, you know, surname has not actually been expressed up until now in HonkaiStarRail universe, so... Okay then.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you.
Graphia. So he changed the name? There was an optional dialogue with March in 4.0 where she says she saw a weird name, Mura. Oh, that's what she said. That's what she meant. Before you even ever have... before you ever even leave the train. Under what context? Because I didn't realize that. I had completely forgotten that Murata was actually her last name. So Mura actually... It only clicked when I heard Murata. It only clicked when I actually heard that name after so many years. Mura, it didn't click at all. It was incomplete.
Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
No. Do not get such ideas. Okay, maybe a little bit of gambling. I probably do actually smoke, and blaze it sometimes too, but I do some drugs sometimes, maybe. She basically just said she saw a weird name and asked us if it was maybe an old friend of Himiko's. Oh, yeah. Why that question all of a sudden, though?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse.
Soon enough, I'm gonna have to live in a, how do they call it in English? The place where old people go to be treated or some shit and live there. Or maybe you can stay in Planet Arcadia and actually take care of me, daughter. Yes. Assisted living facility. Nursing home. That's what I was looking for.
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
Retirement home? No. Nursing home is the word I was looking for.
I see. If only the Phantom Moon could stay full forever.
Sure.
Himiko. Safe travels on the trails ahead.
That's pretty much the same thing. Yes, but that's what I wanted to say. I'm always curious why she said that. Yeah, why specifically when the lunar cycle ends? Because that is when the games will be over, most likely. Yeah. That's basically how perhaps it works. News time.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Snowy! The StarRail Fest exhibition venue funded by Perlux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed!
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Wow.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stuff for the StarRail Fest exhibition areas. The exhibition areas opening on day 1 include the Bellabog area, Sianjolafu area, and Penacony area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Infurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
Oh, I was about to complain, but now you got me pumped. So that means oh my god, yes! In another update, we're gonna get Infurious area, baby. Let's go! Maybe we're gonna see something about Aglaia or me. If it wasn't until the game's end, she could have just said that, but she only chose to come to the planet Arcadia from Jade when they mentioned it in the moon specifically. That's the thing. I feel like there is a reason why she can only visit the planet Arcadia when the moon is full in a sneeze. You're onto something there, Labris. Sense. I see. Sense. Yeah. The moon being full is tied directly to the games. True, but again, he has a point. Why did she not just say until the end of the games instead?
For this event, Perlux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
The point being that the games only happen when the moon is full. Okay.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Perlux has also invited Blurry QR Cult, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
Because those two might just have the same exact meaning, maybe saying one is like saying the other. Maybe.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Well, that is Perlux's forte. This arrangement works out well both. Yeah, Perlux's forte.
Perlux excels at creating dreams for both children and adults. And the Astral Express is exactly the kind of otherworldly dream that fascinates the people of this world.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
Highly likely.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors.
The new Herald?
Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago.
That is true, but it's more so why did Jade not simply say the Phantom Moon games began? Yeah, the lunar phase likely won't shift until the end of the games. Yeah, there was a focus specifically on the moon every time. It could be just because saying one is like saying the other, given that we've had both things on bunch. The moon's phase are inconsistent, as in the Phantom Moon games do not have a set schedule because the moon also does not. True, you're right about that. You could be right, I just find that sometimes using specific words over general meanings could be on purpose. That is also a possibility, Labris, you're not wrong yourself. The moon is also believed to be Aha's direct art, so speculating about it is like speculating about Aha's intentions. Yeah. Cinderella story, maybe Himeko can't visit unless the moon is full, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right, that's exactly something that I was thinking. Maybe that was the deal with Aha? Did she even won the previous games? We do not even know if she... We do not know who won the previous games, by the way.
With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
By the way, now that you said Cinderella, actually, if I was to choose one character that actually would fit the... Well, Actually, if I was to choose one character in HonkaiStarRail that would fit the description of Cinderella, would be Himeko, considering the fact that she is all about, well, cinders. She literally burned to death in Honkai Pack 3rd. So, yeah. And her element is fire. And she's always dressed up as she's about to go to a prom. That's the same thing as only being able to visit during the Phantasm games. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, true. All we know is that she survived the last games. Yeah, they are established to be directly tied together, the moon and the games. 4.2 would probably gives us some more info. Yep.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
No. Maybe we are the ace up her sleeve. Could be the detective who passed by.
That old guy? No way!
Yeah.
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
It's about time. You should get going.
Just us? Aren't you coming?
Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up.
Okay.
You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
What about Dan Heng and Sunday?
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Dan Heng is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't be able to make it to the exhibition this time.
Damn. Okay, alright. Let's get going.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back.
Yeah, do take those pics, you never know. The real question is, why are another games being held so soon? That's what characters have been pointing out. That what's remarkable isn't that the moon is full, it's how quickly that happened after the last time. Does Aha directly control the Phantasm phases, or does the moon react to something else? That's the bigger question to me. Yeah, there's also that. There are so many questions again. Every time we get into a world, we are bombarded with 1,000 questions. I get the feeling that actually, you know, Belobog and Scienzo wasn't like that, but ever since Penacony, it has been like that again and again. And every time it gets crazier and crazier. Actually, the craziest was actually Amphorius, but it's not. It's still as crazy now. I would say out of all of them crazies, the one ranked first is Amphorius. Then we have Plan Arcadia, and then we have, you know, Penacony. Because controlling the lunar phases is the same as controlling the timing of the games.
StarRail Fest, here we come.
Well, actually, not now. Tomorrow, because I have run out of time.
The wild wind. The wild wind carries with it the scent of rust.
I most certainly feel rusty. The cat's golden rule: catch all the Pixcon stoked by the cat during Megatron assembly. Mega Megatron's ultimate formation of the century. Destroy all destructible structures. Megatron talent scouts. Find 4 unusual looking Megatrons. 2 birds with 1 strike. Use the allied target Asphalt to defeat 2 enemies with a single follow-up attack. I'll be the head. Behold the Megatron standing tall, stride the earth. Assemble your very own giant Megatron in battle against the Daybreak Squadron. The pursuit of happiness. Everyone seeks happiness, but who gets to define what it is? Finish the investigation of the Research Society of Happy Smiles. That was a fucked up thing. The Hellbound Express. That I'm usually not checking what the fuck is up, you know, with the namings down here. Like, I do not focus my gaze in whatever this says, but the question marks really catch my attention. I'm scared. The creator is a creature that dreams while wide awake. Unmask the author of the Fluffy Across the Blue at the publishing house. Why the question marks, man? Why? What is happening? By the way, I'm soft pity again. Asphalt hates me. Sorry to hear that, Midnight. Minor spoilers. It's not really a spoiler, if more like major spoilers. It's not really major spoilers if I do not know what it says because it has question marks. Because it's actually quite a large spoiler. So you're trying to tell me that oh man, a fuck up comes in the next one. You can basically feel it now. By the way, how much is it in the oniric pouch? So this is the only thing that remains for me to actually buy. Maybe I will wail a little bit just to have these in my pocket. You know, just in case. You know, just in case. Because I'm thinking of actually getting... you know, Mr. America before actually saving for the unit next. I don't know. I'll consider it. We also have this to get. Whew. A lot of things to get. Not enough time. What is it? Midnight. What? Am I not allowed to actually wail right before the top-up resets? It's the more strategic thing. Silver Wolf 199 is 4.2. Blades SP is 4.3. It's looking like Himeko is 4.4. If I will never get Budhio. It's so much of a spoiler that they censored themselves. Good. Finally, they actually censored something. No, it's perfectly reasonable to wail. I'm saying for Budhio. Through in all honesty, he's a DPS and I have no need for a DPS to begin with. Okay, you know what? You're right. Maybe I should wail and keep everything in my back pocket. Also, there is a possibility of rerunning another Amphorius character, which we might actually need. I'm upset about it too. The timing is so bad yet again. We have never had the filler patch. That's the thing. Like we never had the fucking patch, which they do not release a fucking limited 5-star. They never had just a patch with reruns without having like a triple fucking rerun. I'm just saying a single rerun of a character which we really want for one patch. No. Not happening. Ever. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I did exceed it by a lot my... I keep hearing Cyrene's name for a rerun in 4.2. If Cyrene's name is rerunning in 4.2... I'm cooked. Because I really was considering, you know, buffing Cyrene. You know, getting that E2. Oh, nothing is saving us. Nothing is saving us. Oh, I wanted E2, but there is no way. I know Midnight. I wanted E2 myself. We'll see, okay? You know what? We'll see. We never know. Maybe if I grind a lot... We'll see. I have a lot of side quests which I haven't done. Utterly brutal. It is brutal, but you never know. We might actually not get Cyrene rerun. Who knows? It's a little bit soon for Cyrene rerun. I have to save for Blade. I have to save for Blade as well. Oh, well, it remains to be seen. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe not. In your case, Midnight... Just, you know what, just keep saving and pray for the best. What can I say? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, because tomorrow I said I have to do a side quest. Not in the game, in real life. I have to do a side quest. Maybe the stream will start a little bit later. I don't know. We'll see how things will turn out. Highly likely it's gonna seem like a Querilla stream, but you know already that I'm gonna stream anyway. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye. Later. See ya.